Just give me a moment. Anyway, yes, hello, my lovely audience. Welcome to another video. And you read the title right, I'm doing a Naruto what if, because why the fuck not? Yeah. So, don't really have that much to say, let's just get on with the what if. Naruto's breaths are strained. He feels the life leaving him as well. He was cleaved in half by Zabuzu. Yep. So he's just sort of laying there, trying not to die. Sasuke's on the ground, presumably dead, and his quote-unquote friend is busy, well, focusing on the most likely dead man instead of the dying Naruto. Each breath would feel heavier and heavier until he would slip away into the darkness. And this is when he would wake up in this weird space where this giant F-off cage would be. He would get up and look around before saying, I guess I finally kicked the bucket. He would hear a voice saying, "Yes, you've done it, human. You've gotten us both killed. Great, my container's broken and I'm spewing on the ground." Naruto would kind of glance up at the cage, guessing where the voice came from. Look, I don't know who you are, why you're here. All I know is that I'm dead, and you are kind of invading, I'm guessing, my eternal afterlife. So, like, what's happening here? Naruto would ask way too casually for the thing in the cage's liking. The thing in the cage would say, "Well, I am..." You know what? Yeah, I'm going to reveal it this early. Kuruma is female in this what if because I just like doing things like this for no reason. In my opinion, it's, the best possibility for this particular what if to go. Best way for this particular what if to go. You don't like it, you can try and make a what if yourself. Yeah. So, Kurumi. Because Kuruma is... Yeah, you can guess Kurumi. I am Kurumi, the nine-tailed fox that was sealed within you. And I'm kind of pissed off at the fact that you got us both killed this early on. Naruto would sigh along with the giant fox lady before saying, "Yeah, I guess you're right. Wanted to become Hokage and ended up getting split in two. Guess my name isn't Naruto Uzumaki." The creature would say, "Right you are, human. Right you are. There's not really much we can do now, so I guess we should just accept our fates." Naruto would think for a moment before saying, "You know what? No, I'm not dying like this. I'm not giving up like this." The creature would just kind of look at him strangely, like, "Excuse me, sir, we were split in half." Well, you were. What can we do? Naruto would just casually run up to the cage with where Kurumi is, and just kind of open it. He would say, not what I'm doing, what we're doing. Look, we both don't want to die, and, well, yeah. So, have at it, Naruto would say, stretching out his hand. As you can guess in this what if, Naruto is a bit more logical in this one than in canon. You know, you can kind of guess the personality differences the further along we go here. Kurumi would just kind of look at him before saying, "What on earth could we possibly do that could save us from being cleaved in two? Unless you human knows some kind of strange jutsu that can put us back together, I can't do jack crap here." Well, Naruto would say, "Yeah, fair enough, but okay, how about this? I see your memories, you see mine. Or at least what could be useful here. You don't want to die, I don't want to die. Come on, we have to at least try." The Kurumi would sigh before stretching out one of its giant fingers, and Naruto taking it. As the two would exchange information, Naruto would learn a few things. So, yeah. First off, Naruto would first of all say, "Oh, okay, that was quite insightful. First of all, I didn't know you were insecure." What? Naruto would continue, saying, "Look, in my opinion, if we're gonna work, you look quite beautiful in your human form. I'm just saying this now. You don't need to be insecure about that. You look quite attractive. I'm being very genuine here." Kurumi would just kind of back up, looking to the side like, I don't understand what you're talking about." Naruto would continue by saying, "Look, I saw every memory you have. Don't you think that I would also hear the thoughts of the memories?" Kurumi would just kind of pause before saying, "I did not mean to share that much information with you. I guess since you were being so open, it just kind of went both ways. Shh. Uh, the giant fox creature would begin to melt away before a red-haired woman with, well, long hair going down to her waist, freckles, crimson red eyes, wearing a red dress, would walk up to him and say, "Say that to my face. My human face. I bet you can't." Before she can finish, Naruto would say, "Yeah, like I said, you're quite beautiful. Uh, uh, you know, she's pretty. Like, she has the figure of a model, you know. So, yeah, just that bit of extra explanation there. Black and red dress, figure of a model. I know, pretty big, but since we have the Banshee and majority of the village, yeah. In case you can't guess who I'm referring to Sakura, the Banshee. Yeah, we have the Banshee and the rest of the village who are just assholes. So, yeah. I feel like what I said was sexist. I did not mean it in that way. I meant it more like, you know, I don't know how to explain this, so I'm just gonna go around the subject. Yeah, I think I should think sometimes before I speak. Yeah, I really should just think sometimes. Sorry if there's any women in my audience. You're beautiful regardless of how you look. That's all I can say. Just be a nice person, because in my opinion, someone who's physically pretty but who is an asshole is not pretty. They are not a beautiful person. So if you're like chubby or fat, I don't recommend it because that can lead to health problems, but it's your life, and just as long as you're a good person, I don't care. But once again, being chubby's fine, but being like morbidly obese can lead to severe health problems, and you should probably not for your own good. But once again, your body, your choice, but I cannot stress enough how important it is to look after yourself because you are beautiful and we don't want you leaving this world early. Anyway, with that out of the way, yes, we'll continue. A seldom singular tear would form on Kurumi's face before she would ask, You mean it? Even after, the whole village incident? I know you probably. Naruto would cut off again, saying, Actually, I do forgive you for that one. It's not your fault a Sharingan user did that to you. You know, made it so that, you know, it's not your fault a user of the Sharingan kind of had you wipe out that many people. So, yeah, I do forgive you. Now, like, Kurumi is full blown almost crying. Yes, I made the nine-tailed beast socially insecure. Yes, my ship. Oh my goodness, I'm such a terrible person for that one. As she would just kind of jump on him and hug him, asking if he really means that, whilst like full blown crying. Naruto feeling a bit, awkward. He did not know this would go that way, would just kind of pat her on the back, saying, Yeah, I do. As well, they brainstorm a bit, with Kurumi clinging to Naruto like her life, like a baby sloth to its mother. Fun fact, if you didn't know, if a baby sloth lets go of its mother, it will die. If a baby sloth falls off of its mother, the mother will not physically waste the energy to fetch said baby, and the baby will die on the ground alone. So yes, she is clinging to him that hard. She is clinging to him like her life depends on it. The entire time he's in his own mindscape. They brainstorm a bit before coming up with a idea. It's risky, mixing the chakras fully. Now, in Naruto Shippuden, Naruto and Kuruma are still technically separate entities. You can take Kuruma out of Naruto, you can unseal him. But what they're about to do will quite literally make that impossible. They will mix together permanently. Think of it like blood and water and a stir. Think of Naruto's chakra as water, think of Kurumi's chakra as blood, and think of what they're about to do as stirring them together, mixing them together like a cake. They're making a cake out of the chakras. This is going strange. But yeah, think of it as them mixing a cake. Them baking a cake. You can't exactly take the eggs out of the cake after you've already made it. And you can't exactly take the flour out either. You're stuck with the cake. So that's what they do. They fully merge their chakras. Now, Naruto is no longer the container for Kurumi. They are now just one. Kurumi is Naruto, Naruto is Kurumi. They still have separate consciousnesses for plot, but their physical beings are merged permanently and for all eternity. These two are together. We cut to the real world. In the real world, 2 minutes have passed, with Kakashi and Zabuzu still going at it. Sakura still crying over dead Sasuke. And, well, Naruto's fingers would twitch as his eyes would burst open. They've went from their normal blue to a piercing blood red. His eyes have become slits, and his senses have become much sharper. As his body would feel this change, and his lower and upper intestines would begin moving to meet each other in the middle, as his body would slowly begin pulling itself back together. Upon it doing so, well, Naruto would get up and, well, feel that something feels different. He feels stronger, he feels faster. He also feels something with his blood, something strange, something he's not really sure of. As the voice of Kurumi would enter his brain, she would say, I think, well, with this new feeling in our veins, Naruto, I believe that we have gained the ability to, how one would say, spread our gift. Now, Naruto, I'm just gonna say this now and as bluntly as possible. We're not human, nor are we a nine-tailed fox. We're something in between. The ability and capacity for jutsus of a human, along with the agility and size, with the sheer raw, unmatched power of a nine-tailed fox. We have, a tailed fox, not a specifically nine-tailed. Well, yes, specifically a nine-tailed fox, but you get what I mean. We are something in the middle. The power of a member of my kind, the size of a member of yours, plus the fact I always found it difficult to do jutsus with the giant claws you saw I had. Anyway, do you want to test out our new capabilities? Naruto would just say, think to Kurumi, is it weird, or does that sinister little laugh you have turn me on? Yes, I am going down this route. Yes, I am going down this route. Oh my goodness. I need a moment to compose myself. Give me a moment. Yeah, I'm composed now. Back to seriousness. Back to being serious. Hinata would look at Naruto, who just kind of sat up randomly. Like he fixed himself and then sat up before. She would. Not Hinata, Sakura. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's how forgettable she is. I can't even remember her name. Yes, Hinata. She would then think to herself how useless Naruto is and how he couldn't do anything right and how, Sasuke's dead because of him and blah 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 and how he shouldn't be able to recover and how Sasuke should and blah. Naruto would look at Sasuke's body before saying, quite calmly and casually, "He's alive. He still has a heartbeat. If you actually knew how to check someone's pulse or put your head against his chest, you would realize that he's alive, just unconscious. Pretty sure that one with the needles did some weird acupuncture technique or like some poison. Who the fuck knows? Now then, I could tell what you were thinking by the sheer fact that you were blankly staring at me with an expression of disgust. And what I have to say to you, Hinata? Not Hinata, Sakura, once again. What I have to say to you, Sakura, is fuck you, bitch. Like, Naruto's personality has taken a full 180. Because seeing your entire life flash before your eyes and seeing how, quite literally, everyone you've ever thought as your friends has treated you like you're nothing but shit for the entirety of your life, you know, that kind of realization changes a person. Okay, back to seriousness. Okay. So, Naruto would get up and, well, wipe off the dirt on his body, and he would think to himself, "Hey, Kurumi, you know how I've been saying, if I can't become Hokage or this or that, my name isn't Naruto Uzumaki? Well, I kind of died there when I said I wouldn't, so any new ideas on a name?" Gurumi would say, "I like Naruto Uzumaki, though." Naruto would think to himself, "Yeah, well, to Kurumi. Yes, I know, but at least like a nickname or something. You know, I don't want to be known by as Naruto Uzumaki, the worthless piece of shit of the village that everyone treats like trash." Gurumi would say, "Fair enough, I'll think of something. Because I know how bad at you are at naming things." Naruto would think to himself, "Hey, I'm pretty good at naming things." Kurumi would say, "No, I've been inside your body your entire life. You are shit at naming things. Especially personal things. So, I'll come up with something. Don't worry. Now, enough dilly-dallying. Make that masked bitch and, well, the masked bitches and Mr. Piranha Teeth over there." Okay, brain dot exe work. The masked bitch and and Captain Piranha Teeth feel what it's like when a human and a tailed beast come together in possibly matrimony. Have we decided on that yet? Naruto would think to himself, technically, because we will be together forever for who knows how long, so I guess it technically is marriage, so Kurumi would say, "Yay!" I am going down an interesting path with this one. Okay, let us continue with this marvelous shit show of a what if. As Naruto would seemingly disappear and reappear, well, to Hinata, to Zabuzu and Kakashi, it looks like Usain Bolt's running at them. Yes, he's still faster than them. He would just sort of come out of nowhere like a freight train and hit Zabuzu so hard in the side that you can hear a crunch. This is, when they were attacked on the bridge, by the way. Yeah. This is on the bridge. well, by the bridge. Okay, yeah, I've done enough explaining of this. Let's get into the actual fight. Yeah, enough. Enough of this. I need to rewatch some Naruto. Uh, well, rewatch. Anyway, yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. Zabuzu would be sent flying, his giant cleaver along with him, as he would be launched into a tree and he would kind of half-baked crawl out saying, I cleaved you in half, how are you? Wait, who the fuck are you? Thought you were that orange kid in the jumpsuit. Here's a fun fact, Naruto's isn't blonde, nor does he have the blue eyes. He looks very much so like Muzan Kibutsuchi over here. Can you guess where I'm going with this? Can you guess? Can you guess? Okay, enough with that. Naruto would say, actually I am. And I am in a very shit mood because of the whole cleaving me in half thing. And, well, I'm feeling kind of hungry. You know what that means? Zabuzu would tilt his head questioningly as Naruto would appear by his side and rip off his arm. It means that the closest dine and dash, well, the closest thing to ramen near me is you. He would say, holding Zabuzu's arm as he would, at the U, flick it at him, and his arm would point at him, Zabuzu's own arm, as Naruto would begin to chow down mid-fight. Zabuzu's screaming, my fucking arm, oh shit! Naruto would kick him in the ribs, sending him flying, as he would just kind of have this expression on his face. The woman killer. Haku would come at him with her needles, but would be met with the needles being swatted out of the air by a set of 4 bone tentacles good grief, my mouth, protruding out of Naruto's back. As before she can react, both of her arms have been cut off by a deceptively long set of tentacles. Now Naruto would say, quite calmly and casually, you are very strong, I'll give you that. The whole cleaving me in half thing is not an easy feat, and, well, because of that, I've gained this power, you can see, so I'll make you a deal. You can hit me, and I'll let you work for me. How does that sound? Kurumi in Naruto's head would be saying, yes, good, bait them in. They are half decent, bait them in, hubby. As well, Naruto would kind of tilt his head a bit. Since when did you start calling me hubby? Since you and I merged, now get to it. Mama's looking for a bunch new slaves. Well, a bunch of new servants, more like it. Yeah, that's better. A bunch of new servants now. Get at it. Unless you don't want me to come up with a half-decent nickname for you. Fine. He would say out loud before... he would say, also, he would raise one leg, you'll be doing it with me standing on one leg. So how does that sound? Zabuzu would yell, die, you dumb fuck! You've spent too long standing still. Zabuzu's coming from behind Naruto with his giant F-off cleaver. Naruto would just casually hop to the side as Kakashi's blankly staring at this, not knowing whether to be proud, scared, or something in between. He's proud because Naruto's successfully bullshitting his enemies, but also scared because giant fuck-off tentacles moving significantly faster than he can see, eating human flesh. The list goes on. Oh yeah, and also recovering from being cut in half by a giant cleaver. As he's just casually hopping around, well, Naruto is casually hopping around gleefully. Give me a moment. Yeah. He's casually, gleefully hopping around on one leg, avoiding Zabuzu's attacks, not even using his tentacles, just sort of blocking the sword with his hands. One time he even used the momentum of the sword to jump up on it and sit on it. Zabuzu had to shake him off. But eventually Zabuzu could get a clean hit in at, well, eye level, cleaving off the top of his head. Zabuzu would laugh, saying, "Ha ha! You cocky bitch! Now you're dead!" Wait, what? Naruto's, the top of his head would regenerate as he would clap very slowly. Bravo, bravo, you did it. Now then, you can work for me now. Now, how this arrangement's gonna go is I give you a bit of my blood, you can gain a bunch of cool superpowers, you get stronger, faster, you get my kind of regeneration. How does it sound? Zabuzu would say, "Do I have a choice?" Naruto would say, yeah, you actually have a few. You join me? I eat you. I eat you and your friend over there, with the missing arms. Or you and your friend over there with the missing arms join me. I'd like to take option number 4, where me and Haku get to, survive. Naruto would put his hands together, saying, "Splendid. Also, quick little afterthought here. I would recommend not going into the sun after this is done." "Why is that?" Zabuzu would ask questioningly. Naruto would respond with, "Oh, because, my chakra is extremely unstable, and since you'll be getting a part of my blood, thus a part of my chakra, you will kind of, get cooked alive by the sun. As in, not cooked, more so burnt horrifically. You're gonna burn away like paper in a bonfire." "Oh. So it's either that or death." "Yep. I'll take option number 2. No, option number 4, Yeah, how is this gonna work exactly? Do you have to cut yourself or?" "No, I just have to walk up to you like so." Naruto would stick his finger into Zabimaru's neck as his veins would begin to bulge. Zabimaru would collapse onto the ground, convulsing as his arm would grow back, and he would become significantly paler. "Anyway, time for your armless friend over here." He would do the same with Haku. She would regrow her arms, and Sakura would say, "Hey, can you bring Sasuke back from the dead, you piece of crap? Demon. Demon." Naruto would say, "Oh, first of all, he's a prick. Second of all, I don't like him. Third of all, he's not dead. He's just knocked out. How many times must I say this, you dumb, cotton candy looking. Look, I don't know what to say other than your cotton candy flavored banshee. Banshee? I'll have you know that my mother is a part of the council, and Naruto would just kind of raise a hand saying, shut up. I don't care about your family connections. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, yes, one more thing, Zabuzu. Uh, I can apparently read your thoughts. Yeah, I know exactly what you're thinking about, and I have access to all your memories. Which means we're going after your employer now. Naruto would say a bit too enthusiastically. He would also then say, oh, wait, I have to get changed out of this. Yeah, I have to get changed out of this tacky orange jumpsuit first. He's still wearing the jumpsuit. He would just say, yeah, I definitely have to get changed out of this. Kurumi, you have any suggestions? He would think to himself. Well, think too, Kurumi. Let's go shopping! Wait, I just thought of something. What is it? Naruto would ask questioningly. I'll tell you when we get back to the village. Anyway, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going for 40 minutes here. Yeah, I'm going for 40 because I still have more ideas, and I really desperately wanted to do this what if after I saw a video about what if Naruto was essentially Alucard. And then suddenly I was drowning in inspiration for this what if, and yeah. So, yeah. They would go to the local village on the road. Local village. Naruto would go shopping, weirdly enough, finding a very nice set of clothing, and Kurumi would try the thing she wanted to try. As well, veins would bulge out of Naruto, as Kurumi would just kind of mitosis out of him. It worked! It worked! Naruto would ask, what worked? Kurumi would say, you know, for an extremely handsome fellow like yourself, you sure are dim-witted. We are technically the same entity, and you have such an incredible healing factor that I can just kind of pull myself into existence. In other words, she would, kind of blow off back into him and blow off back out. That's like the best I can put this. Go in, go out. We can officially... Naruto would raise one hand, saying, I know what you are about to say. Down, girl. We are at a shop. We are at a store, remember, down. Kurumi would sigh before saying, fine. Maybe we can buy a collar, and you can... Naruto would just kind of say, chill! I'm not even like 20! Human laws are so irritating. Fine, I'll wait until you're 20. But I'm going to buy the collar and the leash and all those things for when you are. And when you turn 20, your 20th birthday, you will not sleep. I think I already don't need to sleep. I haven't really felt tired. So, yeah. So what do you think? Does the black look better or the bright orange? Black. It's much more suiting of your appearance. Yeah, with that entire cadenza out of the way, 39's good enough. That's all the steam I had for this what if. You know, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next time. If you want me to continue, leave a like, leave a comment, blah blah blah. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. Yeah, especially with the last bit. You didn't hear that. That was a joke. Anyway, goodbye, my lovely, lovely audience. I hope you enjoyed, and bye bye. Bye bye.